A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Bills' 46-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. To throw is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. They could change momentum in a big way. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Coleman has it here right side. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Jackson will throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And the Ravens first down.
A first down carry for Henry. That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Y'all got a problem about tasting. Y'all can't talk about basic. We got a low power. Mom, also dangerous. Y'all talk about
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air, Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
To throw, it's Allen. completes it to Khalil Shakir. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Completes to Shakir once again.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Second and 1 now from the 21. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Dave Oweh there on the tackle.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Second and 9. They pitch it out to Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bulls.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, nice move. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And Jackson throwing once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Baltimore.
Now Lamar changing the play. They go play action with Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Jackson now. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll be brought down at the 37. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll change things up. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
8-yard pickup. First down, Ravens.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Jackson from the shotgun. Right side, there's Likely with it. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now it's Jackson. Being chased out left. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
and going to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He's able to get it to Coleman. Now whistles in a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged about how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Now Allen. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Shakir hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This duo locked in. 14 yards there, and a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Allen to throw once more. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Henry up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Dancing to his left. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Jackson. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Swings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. From the gun, it's Jackson. Throwing out left and finding Likely. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Steps it, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Try to get that pass to Khalil Shakir, but it's going to be second down. Here's Allen. Quickly, but it's incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. Steps away. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And that is no good. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Jackson to throw. Under pressure, down. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
It's second down.
Now it's Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tanner Rapp with a pick. And the Bills are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful.
He's got him in, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Khalil Shakir, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Oh, and that is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Jackson now. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. To throw is Jackson. Off play action. Quick throw there is incomplete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. one score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. A short throw caught by Andrews. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Throwing now is Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to it before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the middle with Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rolling to his right. And he is caught. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle is Cook. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. To throw, it's Allen. That is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. Jackson. Pass complete. It's likely. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Oh, good move. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Jackson. Complete to Likely. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Again to Henry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Second and 6 coming up. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
This Buffalo crowd letting him have it. Third down now. Jackson to throw. Rolling to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Touchdown. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first and 10. To throw is Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
Here's Jackson. Out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They got to get to the 23 here on third. Now Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. That is intercepted. There he goes left side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he will be taken down, and that means we are headed to overtime. Whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably 3rd down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw is Jackson. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. So an interception on one side and then an interception on the other. So both quarterbacks, Charles, with turnovers here in overtime.
So apparently one good defensive play deserves another. Both sides coming up big in overtime, both getting interceptions, trying to set up their teams to score and win the game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Forced out to his left. he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Allen going to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
34-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches.
Second and inches.
Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. Get, as you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line. And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And this is caught. He hits more. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Buffalo Bills. First and goal.
Cook. Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Again, it's Cook. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. All right, well, they didn't kick it on second down, now third and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on fourth down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage, you fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. That was an